kiddos, I'm talking to you today from Liam's room. And the very first thing I want you to do before you continue watching me is to go watch the video on fact and opinion. When you're done, come back to me and we'll continue chatting. So pause me and go watch the video on fact and opinion that's right there on your screen. Okay, hopefully you watched that now and you're back. I want to talk to you a little bit more about fact and opinion. Now remember, a fact is something that you can prove, that is absolutely true. It can't be something that you've made up and you think is true. It has to be something you can prove and you know it's true. So I want to talk to you about fact and opinion, and we're going to use Liam's lizard, Kevin, as an example. We've talked about Kevin a little bit in class. Remember, Kevin escaped in Liam's room? So that was a fact. Fact, Liam's lizard escaped. Opinion, it was the scariest thing ever because I was afraid it was going to climb in bed with me at night. So let's take a look at Kevin, and we can talk about, now I gotta kind of find him because he does like to hide a little bit. But, where is he? Well, he's hard to find right now. I'm gonna pause the video and we're gonna come back. I'm gonna find Kevin. Okay, so we're back. I found Kevin. He was hiding under his rock. So I'm gonna give you a fact about Kevin. And he's not super close up to you right now, but the fact about Kevin is that Kevin is nocturnal, and he typically sleeps during the day. So he's climbing into his little log right now because he wants to hide from me. So that's a fact about Kevin. Okay, you kind of see him in his log. So a fact about Kevin is that he's nocturnal. Another fact about Kevin is that Kevin, you might not be able to see it, but Kevin only poops in one little spot in his cage, which is pretty great for cleaning it. But that's kind of a fact about him. He doesn't usually poop anywhere else but in this little corner. Another fact about Kevin is that he loves to hide and he needs a really warm climate. So the bottom of his cage is heated, and then you can tell the lamp on top is also heated to keep him warm during the day. And then he loves to hide in one of his little rocks over here that's also heated. So Kevin needs really warm temperatures. Now, here's an opinion about Kevin, okay? My opinion of Kevin is that Kevin is cute. You know, he's cute. You look at him, he's got these cute little eyes, he's got a great tail. Another opinion I have about Kevin is that I think his cage stinks. That's my opinion. Liam doesn't seem to think so. Nobody else in the family thinks so, just me. A fact about Kevin is that Kevin eats crickets. And he has eaten all his crickets this morning, so I can't really show you his crickets. But a fact about Kevin is that he eats crickets. And my opinion of that is that crickets are gross. But it is pretty cool to watch him eat crickets. So you can tell I have lots of facts about Kevin. We're learning a lot about him the more we own him, but we also have lots of opinions about him because some people in our family really love him, and some people, like me, I'm just kind of getting used to him. So Kevin is a pretty fun, he's definitely a fun little pet to have. He's fun to watch because he does some interesting stuff. So when you're thinking about fact and opinion, you have to really consider, is it something you can prove? I can prove that Kevin's nocturnal. I can prove that Kevin eats crickets. And my opinions are not usually things I can prove. They're just things that I personally believe. So when we're talking about writing nonfiction, remember, we want things that are fact. So we're going to be practicing making sure that we're writing things that are absolute fact. Okay, so hope you had fun learning about Kevin. Kevin the amazing lizard, who is now crawling into his little hiding spot and being like, I am hiding from you, lady, with the camera. Here's my last opinion. Leopard geckos are pretty cool.